Hey everyone, Mike here. So, I guess first let's start with a little bit of history. And if you've heard this before, please stick with me, because I really want your help with this. So, since I was in my 20s, I've had high blood pressure. Thankfully, nothing overly serious, very manageable by meds. It's been good. My dad has high blood pressure. My mom in May of 2020 passed away as a result of a fairly significant stroke. It was actually her second one. The first one was extremely minor, um, but she passed away due to a stroke. So, heart and stroke type issues are very much a part of my family history, my family tree, if you will. And back 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago today, 3 weeks ago, wow, time flies. 3 weeks ago today, woke up in the morning and I felt like absolute crap. And by 8 a.m., I had some chest discomfort, and it soon after traveled into my jaw, took my blood pressure, and it was through the roof. So, long story short, I was taken to the hospital by ambulance for a suspected heart attack. And even if it wasn't that, my blood pressure was in stroke territory, and so therefore I needed to go regardless. I am so grateful for everybody involved that day, starting with my family. My family responded right away. Were they scared? Absolutely, right? Because I was having a pretty significant issue. The paramedics who came for me, professional, very quickly did your job, assessed me, got me on my way. In the hospital, the nurses, the doctors, the technicians, even the guy that rolled me over to X-ray. Oh, this is actually kind of funny. So I'm in emerge, and I wasn't like out. I wasn't like totally on my bed, debilitated, whatever. But the porter, they call him, came over and he's like, "Okay, I'm here to take you to X-ray." I'm like, "Cool." And he was a really cool guy. And partway there, I'm like, "You think we can go through a drive-through on the way there?" And we had a good laugh about that. And I also remember over in the X-ray department. So when I say he took me there, literally was out the door, around the corner, down the hall, several yards, and we're there. Um, but I remember the X-ray technician coming because they were going to do a chest X-ray, of course. And I remember looking up on the wall, and there was like a whole bunch of hearts with names on them. And I asked her, a little early for Valentine's, isn't it? But I love the decoration. But man, how appropriate, right? Everybody's putting their heart into it to help people like me and you and whoever. Um, it was an experience. It was very scary at times, but it was very much an experience. Long story short, I didn't have a heart attack. They still don't know what actually happened on that day. My blood pressure has settled back down where it's actually in a normal kind of range. Well, close to normal. They've upped the meds in order to make sure it's in a normal range. And here I am, still going, still, there's some tests to come, and still grateful. Still grateful for being here, still grateful for my life, my family, and everything, from the medical system that looked after me, the whole 9 yards. So, if you haven't heard, I have a promotion going. Promotion isn't the right word. I have a campaign going. I've never done this, and it's just like, oh, this is so becoming an annual thing. Heart and Stroke, the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Canada, is a big part of my life. Um, am I consciously aware of that? No, because I see the result of it. Like I'm dealing with the downstream quite a ways. Whether it's my mom or my blood pressure or what happened a few weeks ago there, I'm dealing with things way downstream. The Heart and Stroke Foundation puts almost 97% of the money into either research or supporting people, like the systems that look after people that have had an issue. And so, as far as my life and my world, I can't imagine a better cause. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there, whether it's cancer or, take your pick. There's a lot of them. This is the one I'm picking. And so for the month of February, for a couple more weeks, and I've had quite a few people take advantage of this, and I'd encourage you to as well, is I would love to trade you a 30-minute breakthrough coaching session for a donation. Now, if you're wondering what kind of donation do you need to give, what kind of level, simply put, any donation. If you give $5, that's going to make a difference. If you give $100, that's going to make a difference. Is one better than the other? No, absolutely not. If you're giving at a level that works for you, then that's going to make a difference, because this affects all of us. I read a stat recently that every 5 minutes in Canada, somebody dies as a result of heart and stroke. I could do the math. That would probably just be a sensational kind of number. I'm not going to go there. Right? Every 5 minutes, somebody's going to die. Already, I've gone 6.5 minutes in this video, which means somebody's died as a result of heart and stroke, and you can make a difference. I can make a difference. So please help me. I set a goal of raising $5,000. Whether or not you take me up on my offer of a breakthrough coaching session, I don't care. Right? I hope you do, because I would love to help you in exchange, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. And if you don't want coaching and you just want to talk to me, you just want to catch up or get to know each other, and if we've never met, please book time. We don't have to do coaching. But what I would love is your support in donating to this cause. It's so important. It's important to me personally, through my story. And I'm guessing for most people watching this video, it's important to you too. This is how we change the world. We come together, we work together, we support each other, and we find ways to make each other's life better. Thank you. See you tomorrow.